Hello, this is Anthony from SonicGoodness.com. Thought I'd give you guys a tour of the studio, my home studio here. Show you how a unprofessional guy does it. Anyway, what you are currently looking at is a monitor. Yeah, you know, that's the thing that lets you into your computer world. You guys knew that. Alright, yeah, so what else do we have? This is a MIDI controller keyboard. One of those 4-octave jobbies. It's got buttons. It's got knobs. It's got sliders. The brand is the Edirol. Maybe Roland should make their things easier to pronounce and it would be easier to advertise for them. A lesson for them in the future. Anyway, what else? We have studio monitors. These things are nice, right? I don't know if they're nice or not. I like them. I got them on sale at the Musician's Friend. They came in this big package set. Ooh, yeah. Check it out. They came in pairs. Big fan of 2 monitors at once. Helps out with the left and right thing going on. Anyway, they came in a package with these jokers right here. The Audio Technica ATH-M20 high def camera that won't focus. There we go. Yes, ATH-M. Doggone it. Stop. M20? Yes. And it also came with one of those MXL 990 condenser microphones. Well, the 990 is no longer with us. It was sold off. But that leads us neatly up to our other topics. Microphones. This is the Rode NT1A. As you can clearly see there. And it's upside down. You might ask me why I put my microphone upside down. It's so that when you listen to my videos, you get this sense that I'm hanging upside down. It's just audio trickery for your ears. You know, it's all in the details, guys. The other microphone we've got is right over here in this nice designer case. That is the Heil PR40. I use this one particularly for podcasts. I run a podcast at proclamationproject.com. It's a religious-based, Christian-based podcast. If you guys want to check it out, that would be awesome. Maybe awesome for you, maybe awesome for me, who knows. That's at proclamationproject.com. The other stuff we have to look at is down here. Oops. Yeah, this is the Mackie Onyx 400F. This was not my first audio interface. Probably won't be my last. But I'm very happy with it. Excuse me, I had a little belch there. So yeah, this thing was purchased a few years into my musical career. I started out on the PreSonus Firebox, you know, the one with the 2 little XLR inputs on the front of it. And it did great for about a year. I was at that time using Cakewalk Sonar and recording little acoustic guitar songs. And when I received that microphone right there as a gift from my wife on my birthday, thank you, honey, I started realizing that there was a lot of noise in that little firebox. It was, in doing a very simple production, acoustic guitar and voice, it was really, really, really noticeable. So I decided to opt up and instead of buying a preamp for the mic to go through into the firebox, I decided just to upgrade the interface altogether to this. And on the eBay, you know, you can get these relatively cheap and they sound fantastic. Anyway, Oh yeah, in between the Firebox and the Onyx, I picked up this joker. It's just a guitar input by, let's see, Line 6, that would be the company's name. It's the Gearbox Gold plugin. It came with, well, let's just say a plethora of guitar amps. And it worked out in the long run because Propellerhead ended up using Line 6 as a partner in crime in building the Record platform, and they included guitar amps inside of Record. And as long as you got this joker plugged into your computer, then you get more amps in Record. So that worked out really well, and I didn't even plan that. Alright, so what else do we have? I'm talking too much. Let's get on with it. This is the electro-harmonix 12 AY7 tube mic pre. Yay, tubes. Got two of them. See, everything comes in pairs. Anyway, this thing plus that condenser microphone in front of that guitar. Oh, it sounds good. You just dial up some settings on those things right there, those two knobs, and man, it really makes some warm feelings for your acoustic guitar. I can't recommend it enough. Oh yeah, and this thing, sliding drawer thing, right? It's a piece of wood, connected to a piece of wood, connected to a piece of wood, with a countertop from like Home Depot on top of it. You know, I was trying to find some kind of fancy music recording desk that would have the nice sliding drawers so I can get into the back of my stuff without having to crawl up under tables and all that garbage. And it turns out they're all very expensive. So I took some scrap wood and built a skeleton of a cabinet there, and just built a drawer into it and put a desktop on top, or a cabinet top on top of it. And let's see, I got a filing cabinet on the other side to make a desk out of, and it works pretty well. So, you know, for what it costs in effort and money and time, it certainly saved me in ordering something online and paying a bazillion dollars for it. And see, it's even got a nice little platform on it that holds the laptop, which connects to all that stuff over there. You know what? I probably shouldn't have shown you guys that. It doesn't really look that good. Anyway, going on. The acoustic guitar. It's got a sound hole. It's one of these that's got the sound box built in, you know, 6 strings on top of a wooden box, and it makes noise, and it's really lovely. I don't know if you can see it in the frame there, but there's the single coil pickup there at the neck too. It's kind of cool because not many guitars I've seen have that built in. Then you've got the piezo up under the bridge, and like I said, the single coil at the neck, and then you control it all from that doojobby right there. And then we have, let's say, visual stimulation, kidlet number 1, kidlet number 2. Always good to keep your priorities straight. And then we have guitar number 2, which also happens to be a semi-hollow. It's got a hole in it. Actually, it's got another hole in it right here too. If you can't tell, this was a PRSSE. It's been modified more than somewhat. What we've got here is a Seymour Duncan P-Rails bridge pickup, the P90, and the little Fender Blade single coil kind of deal. I really like these pickups, especially this joker right here. I've never had a P90 before I bought these. I was thinking that I'd just get this because it'd give me a whole lot of different sonic characteristics, things that I might be able to tweak and do all that kind of jazz. But it turns out I use this one about 95% of the time because I just love it. It's my deal. This is the volume knob for that. Duh. Okay, sorry. This is a 5-way switch, which is attached to this here joker. One setting gives you this, another setting gives you both of these in some kind of series, parallel something. Yeah, anyway, it's 5 different tones from that joker. The guitar also has this. Oops. Zoom for the win, right? Yeah, this is a Tone Pros something wraparound kind of bridge. It's got these little ghost piezo saddles in it, so it kind of makes it sound like that thing right there, but it comes out of that thing right there. So it's an electric guitar that's got the piezo bridge on it. Now I can't say that it actually sounds like one of them, but it does give you a new kind of sound to have attached to your electric guitar. But you'll notice there's something missing too. It turns out that I never ever used a bridge pickup, well, not a bridge, but a neck pickup on my guitar. So you know, when I bought that thing, I just took it out. It was kind of pointless, you know. I had one for a while, but you know, I can't say that I've ever used it. And most of the stuff that I do with the guitar is melody lines, so this works wonderfully. This thing gives you a lot of attack. It's really kind of cool. It's a nice crisp sound, if you will. And mixing that with the standard pickup, well, that's probably not standard, Dilly, but you know what I mean. An electric pickup, you know, mixing those two together, you get some really interesting tones that really kind of come out in a mix. And so that second knob right there is the volume control for that piezo. So yeah, neat, right? Cool, fun. Yeah. Going on to this one, more visual stimulation for me, not for you. That would be, yeah, my wife while she was pregnant with that one. Yeah, he's a lot bigger now. And then we got more pictures of the kiddos. Apparently the middle one has fallen out of its little framey job. And lastly, we have the what do you call that? That would be your bass guitar, dummy. Oh yeah, thanks. This is a Warwick thumb bolt-on. It's kind of cool. My wife bought this for me. I think it was a Christmas present that kind of became a Valentine's Day present or something like that. Anyway, it's another, thank you, honey. Very lovely guitar. And I think that brings us to the glass of water. Yeah, cell phone. Oh yeah, well, you know, guitar cable, you need that, right? It's got the nice little mesh, and it's tweed. I love tweed. And, oh yeah, well, you know, keyboard on keyboard. Hopefully there are no baby keyboards coming. Okay, that's a reference to the first time I tried to get through this video and botched it. And lastly, we've got the mouse. Wireless. And the smiley face mouse pad, which is appropriately placed up under the mouse. Okay guys, so the rest of it is all inside of here, and we'll discuss that in a moment.